Building a tandem from Infento parts has been on my bucket list for a long time. This project wasn't too hard, but the result was a lot of fun. To achieve a reasonable lateral stiffness, I had to use two profiles side by side for the top tube, for the down tube and the diagonal struts too. You can imagine that this frame was anything but light. I cut two Infento seat pads into a rough bike saddle shape. They look very alike the 2.0 seat pads that Infento released half a year later. Learning to drive wasn't a big deal for the kids. I'm amazed by the beauty of the synchronized leg movements, like ducklings running after their mother. The kids used the tandem to drive to school on their last day before the summer holiday and drove around in the neighborhood thereafter. Unfortunately, the rear rim broke all of a sudden. Looking at the social media comments, it seems I'm not the only one suffering from breaking rims. But it seems like Infento got aware of that subject and took it seriously. Here you see a rim identical to the one that broke. And this other rim came in as replacement. The design in the hub area has definitely changed. So, why would I build a tandem? Well, if you and your partner love road cycling, but find it kind of annoying that you never go with the same speed, then a tandem might be an interesting, though old-fashioned alternative. My wife and I were lucky to borrow this awesome Cannondale road bike tandem from a friend for a weekend. This big long frame was really amazing, and I did have some concerns how the tiny rims and the two rim brakes would cope with our total system weight of approximately 185 kilograms. The person sitting in the front is called the captain, and the reason behind this is obvious. The person in the back is called the stoker, like on a steam engine, because he must do nothing but making power. Driving off with click pedals is certainly a challenge. The captain goes onto the bike first, then the stoker. The stoker has to get both of his feet onto the pedals and has to do the first few pedal strokes to set the train in motion. Then the stoker must stop pedaling for a moment to give the captain the chance to get his shoes also onto the pedals. Driving tight corners is quite dangerous and the agility is very poor compared to a conventional road bike. While driving, you can't just stop pedaling because your partner will keep on pedaling, at least for a moment. And obviously, you are forced to pedal with the same cadence as your partner. On short stops, only the captain puts his feet to the ground, like on a motorbike with a pillion. There are a few more disadvantages, but on the other hand, wherever you show up with such a tandem, the attention is all yours. And this goes also for the Infento tandem. Thank you for watching. Happy building!